Today, I want to talk about something that seems obvious at first and then turns out to be more interesting than you expected. Does your dog love you? Most people say, of course. Look at the tail. Look at how she greets me at the door. Look at how she goes crazy every single time I come home. But here's what I find fascinating. We assume we can read dogs because they're expressive, because they're loud about it. But research into dog behavior has shown that the most meaningful signs of a dog's attachment are not the loudest ones. The jumping and the barking and the tail wagging, that's excitement. Excitement is real, but it isn't the same thing as love. The signs I want to tell you about today are quieter, and in some cases, they will make you look at your dog completely differently. Here are the signs that your dog genuinely loves you. The first sign is one that scientists have actually measured. When you look into your dog's eyes and she looks back, her brain releases oxytocin. So does yours. Oxytocin is the hormone that drives bonding between a mother and her newborn child. It's involved in trust, attachment, and care. The fact that a dog and a human can trigger this response in each other simply by making eye contact, researchers describe this as a neurological loop that was not supposed to exist between two different species. Dogs are the only non-human animal in which this has been confirmed. When your dog looks at you with soft, relaxed eyes, she is not just watching you. Something in her brain is bonding with you. Something in yours is bonding back. Your dog leans into you. She presses her body against your leg. She sits on your foot. She finds some way to make physical contact with you and stays there. This is not something all dogs do with all people. Dogs lean on those they feel deeply connected to. It is a way of saying, I want to be as close to you as I can. Not just because you are you, and being near you is where she wants to be. Your dog brings you her favorite toy, not to play. She drops it at your feet and just stands there, looking at you. This confuses a lot of owners. She doesn't want a game. She's giving you something. In dog social behavior, this is a sharing gesture. A dog gives a valued object to the creature it trusts most. Her favorite toy is the most important thing she owns. She is placing it in your hands. Think about what that means. Your dog checks on you during walks. You're moving. There are smells everywhere. The world is full of things to investigate. And still, she turns around to find you. Not because she's uncertain about where to go. She knows exactly where she is. She checks on you because you are her reference point. Studies of dog behavior call this social referencing, the same thing human children do with their parents in new situations. She is not following you on the walk. She is taking you with her, and she keeps making sure you're still there. Your dog yawns when you yawn. This is one of the most remarkable things in the science of dog-human attachment. Emotional contagion, catching another's feeling, including something as simple as a yawn, requires a degree of empathy. Dogs catch yawns from humans, but they do it significantly more from the people they love than from strangers. A study in Sweden tested this. Dogs yawned twice as often after the yawn of their owner compared to an unfamiliar person. Your dog's nervous system is, in a measurable way, in sync with yours. Here is something I'm genuinely curious about. When you come home, does your dog react the same way no matter how long you were gone? Or does she seem to know the difference between 5 minutes and 5 hours? Have you noticed that she knows when you're about to leave before you've picked up your keys? Write it in the comments. I know that sounds like the opposite of what we expect. We expect love to look like excitement, the running, the jumping, the noise, and that is part of it. But the deeper sign is peace. A dog who truly trusts you is not always excited around you. She is relaxed. She sleeps deeply in your presence. She sighs and settles when you sit down. Her body releases tension when you come into the room. Excitement happens with everyone who gives her food or attention. But deep calm, that happens only with the person she genuinely feels safe with. Your dog follows you from room to room. You get up, she gets up, you go to the kitchen. She comes to the kitchen and lies down on the floor. Not because she expects food, not because she's anxious, a dog with separation. Anxiety follows out of fear, not love. A securely attached dog follows because you are her social anchor. Her people are her pack. She wants to be where her pack is. Separation from you is, for her, a small version of being alone in the world. Your dog knows your schedule. She's waiting by the door before you arrive. She becomes unsettled before you leave, not because she has learned to read your keys or your bag, though she has, but because her internal clock has calibrated to you. Research has found that dogs can detect the difference in scent concentration, the way your smell in the house fades over time and strengthens again as you return. She is measuring your absence. She is tracking your approach. She does not need a clock. She has you, and she has memorized the rhythm of you. Your dog sleeps near you, on the bed if allowed, on the floor beside it, at your feet. Sleeping is when an animal is most vulnerable. A dog who sleeps pressed against you has decided that you are the safest place in her world. Not just safe, the safest. Everything she has, her body, her sleep, her most unguarded state, she places. Does your dog have a specific place she always comes back to when she's uncertain? A spot near you or a way of being close that she always returns to? Something that is hers, that she does only with you? Write in the comments. I read all of them. Your dog comes to you when she is scared or hurting. A thunderstorm, a loud noise, something that frightens her. And she comes to find you. Not to a corner, not under the bed. She comes to you. This is the same behavior that children show with parents they are securely attached to. You are her safe base. You are the thing that makes the frightening world manageable. When she presses herself against you during a storm, she is not asking you to fix the storm. She is asking you to exist near her while it passes. And that is enough. Your dog greets you every time, every single time. You leave for 5 minutes. You come back. She greets you as though you have returned from somewhere very far away. This never stops, no matter how many years you've lived together. Scientists have studied this, and it is not habituation failure. It is genuine. Each time she sees you, the reward system in her brain activates. You are not routine for her. After all this time, you are still the good thing that keeps happening. And the last sign is the simplest, and in some ways, the most complete. Your dog chooses you, not out of dependency, not out of training, not out of the biological need for a pack. Those things are real, but they are not the whole story. Dogs form individual specific bonds with individual specific people. Your dog, out of all the people she has ever met, has organized her life around you. She watches your face to understand how you feel. She aligns her sleep to your schedule. She brings you her most valuable things. She uses you as her reference point. In the research literature, the bond between dogs and humans is described as one of the oldest and most durable interspecies relationships in the natural world, 20,000 years or more. And in all that time, it was never about obedience or usefulness. It was always about this, the dog who sits at your feet, who finds you in every room, who looks at you like you are something worth looking at. You already know what that is worth. If this video gave you something, leave a like. It helps me reach more people who care about their animals. Subscribe to my channel, I post new videos every week, and write in the comments, what does your dog do that tells you, in her own way, that you're her person? I read every answer